I've known my guest this week for nearly 30 years now, and still, he managed to surprise me with the activities he did before he got into rope access. Please watch my chat with this very wonderful man who was recently recognized by the Department of Tourism together with my previous guest, Sir Randy Salazar. This is for their work in the promotion of canyoneering adventure in Badian, Cebu. And just recently, a few days ago, the Cebu Friendship Climb presented him with the Adventure of a Lifetime Award. Please welcome this very gracious and humble man, my friend, Sir Ramon Vidal. Hi, good afternoon. This is Riggs, and welcome to Rope Access Chat. In this podcast, we interview rope access technicians in their journey through rope access work. Okay? We also talk about their experiences, their view, and their inspirations to rope access work. This afternoon, my guest is a good friend of mine, though we don't see much each other, but we're friends. Met him in the mid 90s during the height of sport climbing in the Philippines. And I was still living in the capital in Manila, and he's from Cebu. Now we're living together in the same island, but he lives in the mountains. I live in the lowlands. Please welcome Sir Ramon Vidal. Sir, good afternoon, and thank you very much for allowing me to interview you here at Rope Access Chat. Sir, I know you're very busy, and thank you for giving me this chance. Um, how are you today, sir? And what have you been doing? I, 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 I always see you on social media, but I don't see you in person.
Uh, most of my time is in the farm, no? I'm living in the mountain already. Na parang semi-retired na. Semi-retired. And also sometimes working with the on training with the DOTs, working in the Department of Tourism for
Uh-huh.
the community guides. Just past month ago, we trained canyoneering guides, no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh, in Badian.
In Badian, yeah. So, you were with Sir Randy, which whom I interviewed earlier. No, his
Yes.
interview will be coming out this weekend. So you're the third, and like I said, I hope when I interview you, this will be a blockbuster interview because you're a very popular guy in the whole of the Philippines. So, sir,
Blockbuster.
yeah, blockbuster. Sir, could you tell me a little because I've known you since the mid 90s.
Yeah.
You do not have white hair on your face then.
There's
Uh,
a lot of hair
oh
at the
yeah, yeah,
90s. No,
yeah,
no
yeah.
more.
I still
No more.
remember you still have hair. But I do not know your upbringing, your educational background, your professional background. Could you tell us a little about this, about your background, sir?
Yeah, I'm graduate at aeronautical engineer.
Oh,
I work for airline companies and also a civilian employee in our local airports, no, as a mechanic.
well, really, really, I didn't know about this. No, I didn't know this about you. You were an airline mechanic, like some
Yeah.
of our friends in that we know
Just
in
like
Manila.
Joe, Alex also.
Yeah, and Lex, yeah, Evangelista, yeah. Um, so, sir, after you graduate, you work as an airline or aircraft mechanic, and you work also in the airport, I believe.
Uh, I,
Now,
I, I work I work as a civilian employee for our Air Force, no?
yeah.
As a mechanic of Hercules, the C-130.
Oh,
Do
these are military aircraft.
yes, C-130, the Nomads, and the OB-10.
Here in Cebu.
That at the fabrication maintenance, we work for the fuselage, the airframe. Most
Oh,
of the time, we do remove and replace.
okay.
No maintenance here in the Philippines. We do remove and replace only.
Okay. Okay. That's clear. Okay. So we don't do maintenance here in the Philippines, but we replace parts.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
replace part.
Okay. So, sir, what led you to rope access? Because I know you're a rope access technician, and you were a climber when you were younger, and you represented the Philippines to other countries rock climbing together with a team uh, here, the local team here in Cebu. So, what
Yeah.
led you to rope access? Before,
Uh,
before rope access, what were you doing?
Before I start and after school, no, I work and I met some guy in mountaineering, no, Jong and Bot Sebastian and also Chico, no,
Yes,
The late Ronel Estrera, no.
yes.
We met in Cagayan. I do
Not here.
skydive. And that's late 80s, about 89, 88.
Yeah.
About 89, 88. We met at the boat, Trans Asia. Chico going home from Cagayan because his wife lived in Cagayan.
Mm.
So we met at the boat and talk each other na I'm from Malay-Balay Bukidnon doing skydiving. I've been a sky jump master
Oh,
because of my field of the aeronautical, no.
yeah.
I've
So
been
they're
a jump
connected.
master. Some of my students from XUAMs, that a mountaineering group in Cagayan, no, brother of Reina Olavides from Bihero.
Yeah.
That's some of my students. We met Chico and then I just a small word, no. Chico also doing mountaineering and he said that if you want to go, we do X deal. I
Okay.
teach you rock climbing and you teach me skydiving.
Yeah. Okay. So you met Chico. You're both from Cebu. You met on the
No,
boat.
from Cagayan to Cebu.
Yes.
Going back to Cebu.
Yeah, you're both Cebuanos, right? Chico
Yes,
lives here. You live here. Chico went to Cagayan
first five.
to his wife's hometown. You were in Bukid,
Balay-balay, Bukidnon.
yeah, in Bukidnon, teaching skydiving,
Yeah.
and then you met each other on the boat
Mm.
going back to Cebu. Uh, you didn't know each other before this.
No, that's the first time I met Chico.
So, oh, okay. Because of your experience and work as in the aircraft, you were doing skydiving and
Yeah.
you're teaching skydiving. Chico used to climb. He's
Yeah,
already
a long veteran mountaineer and also rock climbing also.
yeah, okay. And then he invited you for an X deal. You teach
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
okay, just to make this clear, you will teach him how to
Diving.
fly, and Chico will bring you to the mountains and and teach you how to climb.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, that's clear. That's clear. And then you got hooked to
Yeah.
climbing. When did you, Sir Ramon? When did you totally leave uh, skydiving and switch to or concentrate or focus to climbing?
When 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 I hook up with Chico, no, that time the Filipino British and Filipino expedition is on their first expedition in the Philippines.
Okay.
I'm Chico going with the Bristol from all over the country, and I saw that that's a good time, no, and they are teaching the single rope techniques.
Okay.
The Bristol. That's our first time to see the actual hand ascender. We saw already Jumars,
Uh-huh.
no, but hand ascender, the ascension of Petzel, the crawl, the stop. That's the first time, no? Auto
Thi-
locking.
This was
That
in late 80s, 88, 89.
oh yes, that's about 90 or 92.
Mm-hmm.
That 91, 91.
Uh, Sir,
Most probably.
and this British, were this those uh, cavers who came here
Yeah,
to?
usually the cavers.
Okay, so okay, they were the cavers, and they were training with the Filipinos, uh,
Yeah.
and they brought their own equipment and showing them to you,
How
to
to
you guys, how to use these things. Is that correct? Is that
Yeah, yeah.
yeah?
That's the first time we use single rope techniques. That's why most of the USCM, the camp, and some people, no, familiar already on rope access, but not the double rope.
Yes, yes,
Single
yes.
rope. We do rigging.
Uh-huh.
They teach us how to rig. They teach us how to bolt, proper anchoring. That's it.
Wow.
Because we do side by side. British only. They send about 5-man team, and we all the support group.
Okay.
And some of us have the some of us will be just apprentice, just like me. I'm doing apprenticeship. I'm bringing some tube loads of rope, and you cannot do these things. You cannot go down. You just watch the station. Just
Okay.
when
So
you're doing the apprenticeship. But the British opened us the training, proper training and proper usage of equipment.
okay. So I remember this. Yeah, early in the early 90s, I was here for. I believe it was the first Philippine national sport climbing competition, and there's a leg here in Cebu, which was held
In Colonnade.
in a colonnade, yeah, in a colonnade mall, and it's a brand new building with a very tall rock climbing or sport climbing wall. And I saw these British people. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. This is in the early.
No.
Uh,
That time, that's the second expedition.
okay, that it
That's the second expedition.
okay. And I remember we went out with this British a couple of British guys who I believe they came directly from inside a cave, and they did not take a shower or
Take a shower or something. The smell just like a bath.
yeah. Yeah, and we went around during the night, you know,
Drinking.
drinking, and we
Good
ended up
drinking.
in the office of Habagat near
Yeah.
in Redemptorist. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's the old Abagat office.
So this Brits that I met during that time, they were already the second
Yeah,
expedition.
some of them are the second timer, but some of them are the new one. But they are the same club in British, the Bristol Exploration Club.
Okay. And I remember one of the first Brits that came to the Philippines was James Smart. Uh,
James Smart.
yeah,
Yeah,
if I
James Smart. Stay in Iloilo.
yeah, I stayed in Iloilo. Yeah, I remember the name correctly. So you were part of this group, and you were introduced to SRT, single rope
Yeah,
technique, and the use of equipment by these Brits. So basically, you learn things from the foreigners, those who
yeah.
brought the equipment, and
But 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 in that's the aspect, the rock the caving and speleo aspect, no, the single rope. But we learn already rock climbing.
okay. So you were
Some
already rock climbing before the
some of the
equipment.
early mountaineers, Bernard,
Yeah,
Jones, no, the late Jones Moania, Randy, and also Chico, and also some from Davao, Sunny.
yeah,
They do, and also Boyros,
yeah.
Boyros, Boyros, and also the great mentor Fred Hamili,
Oh yes, yes,
amigo.
amigo.
They teach us rock climbing, but more on traditional.
Okay.
Uh, some of us just letting we just use uh, eight or chucks and hex, all more on trad climb, more on trad climb, not a higher grade. That's a 5.5, 5.6, climbable that time, no?
Yes,
Because
yes.
of lack of equipment,
Mhm.
rope. One person only in town have a rope,
Yes.
and two
Only one person can climb at a time. Okay.
yeah. And also lending each other harnesses, and we use shoes, Chuck Taylor, no?
Okay, yeah. That's the
Because
closest you can get.
we, we don't have mm, rock shoes that time.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
not it's not possible to buy equipment. If you have money, you cannot buy
Even if
anywhere,
you,
no? Just
yeah.
order States or Europe. And too expensive that time, no?
Yes, yes. I understand that time when we were no when you were starting. So Ramon, you left skydiving, and then you got hooked into this kind of sport, caving. They used to call this spelunking, right? I believe, and rock climbing, especially traditional climbing, trad. And you were using very primitive equipment compared
That's
to
true.
yeah, but compared to skydiving, which you see, you need perfection in skydiving, and the equipment are, they must be very good in order for you to fly and then come down safely. Why did you choose to export where everything is new, everything is primitive, but you already knew there were better equipment outside or abroad, and they're difficult to acquire to the Philippines? Why
In
did you
in
choose
is
to switch?
in skydiving, that's in that time also it is difficult to purchase equipment also.
Oh.
We just have a second hand or lend me down equipment from the military, from Fort Magsaysay. You know, I started in skydiving. I'm go I go Port Magsaysay at weekend. I do rigging stuff to make I do the rig for their student, no, the scout rangers.
Oh,
I rig 20 to 50 canopies a day so that I can jump free.
okay. So, okay, okay. So, So you are also making a next deal with the military. You,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, you
Work with them and help them so that I can jump for free.
for free.
So that I can, and some jump master can sign my logbook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This,
because skydiving on that day is too expensive.
oh yeah,
Maybe it's expensive because I don't have money that time. No,
yeah, and
that's 500 per jump, 400. That's too expensive at
it
that
is,
time
and that's per jump.
per jump.
Yeah, not per day. So this is
That's why I choose mountaineering than skydiving. But and my status at that time, I've been doing. I'm a sky jump master already.
wow.
I do. I have a. I'm a freelance. Some clubs can call me if you can do demo jump with us. This one. Skydiving at that time, it's a
Big
big
deal.
business.
Yeah, yeah. So you're Sir Ramon, you're doing this in Fort Magsaysay, which is in Luzon.
Yeah,
Uh, this
I
is
was I was in Villamor that time.
okay. So you were working in Villamor Air
I'm
Base.
working at Villamor that time.
Okay. Okay. Now I understand. So you also stayed in Luzon for a while doing
Yeah,
this.
I stay in the camp as a civilian employee.
Okay. So if you are a jump master, Sir Ramon, you already have the wings. Uh, like in the military or in the Air
The
Force, you already have the wings for
the wing you can get it the wing for the military only, the airborne.
yeah.
If you're qualified for example, the special forces have their wings, even though they have jumped once, they can have the wing because that's an airborne wing. Because
Oh,
civilian cannot get that one, no?
yeah. Okay.
Where we can do the jump master to the first jump, that the solo, that golden wing, when in our civilian side, because we have the logbook, no, signed by jump master, and every time some higher ranks, and okay, you can do this test. We have a written test also. We can do, and then we have a practical test also, so that we can upgrade our status.
Status. Okay.
Skydiving. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Uh,
Inside, but the inside, that's a military. The military status. That's
the
an airport.
okay. So in the air, you're a jump master, and you are in the equivalent of a dive master for scuba
Yeah.
diving. Okay.
Good.
Yeah. So, Sir Ramon, you had a very strange beginning or background. You started with jumping off airplanes, and now you are climbing rocks. Okay. Uh, your first hobby is going down. Now you switch to climbing up. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I understand. The world is really strange, And for people who are looking for, adrenaline rush, you are number one. Okay. So Ramon, nowadays, what kind of sport are you now engaged in? Do you do sport or you just uh, attend to your gardens? Do you still climb?
Mostly, I do biking and hiking with my wife, because my wife is also a mountaineer, no?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's why we choose to live in the mountain.
Wow,
We love mountain. We love outdoor.
you're living the life. You're living the life. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to visit Sir Ramon, he lives in the mountains. He has his own restaurant in the mountains with uh how long was your is your zip line?
Line.
Yeah.
That that's 265 back and forth.
Wow. And they're in the mountains.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ingaan, ingaan.
So, Sir Ramon, right now you are doing biking. Okay.
For
Uh,
fitness na,
y-
maintenance.
to maintain your physical fitness. Okay, that's very good. That's very good. So Ramon, um, and then after all this climbing and for how long you been climbing, doing rock climbing and caving until you get to rope access? Uh, uh,
Ah, sig- siguro mga late 90s. I've been doing rock climbing 90, until 95, and
yeah,
caving also. Maybe now and then I go caving, no?
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So
Because you cannot stop, you cannot stop going inside the cave. Maybe in rock climbing, not this time, no, because the route is too for sports, no.
yes, yes, I understand.
Sport. And also I stopped. That's why I stopped. Uh, I tell you frankly, no, I stopped rock climbing already
Mhm.
because I I I told I told na I don't want to bolt.
Okay, yeah.
Me,
So
it's not bolt. No, no, bolting is no, no for me, no.
okay.
That's why I stopped rock climbing.
Okay. So you, Sir Ramon, you stop rock climbing, the natural wall, because of your principle.
Yeah, because
Because yeah, you did.
but you we cannot stop. We cannot stop people doing bolting because they need the sport. They will not improve if you're not going some safety stop the bolt something.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
told myself I cannot tolerate that. No, that's natural. No,
Yeah.
you can climb natural. You can climb, but you cannot improve climbers if you don't
Do this.
have bolt because bolts are for safety. No,
Yeah.
that's why I even go to the crag anymore.
Oh, because you see these bolts. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember the most popular crag here in Cebu is in the south, in Toledo, on the other side of the island. It's called Cantabaco, right?
yes.
And the first time, or the only time I was there, I I saw the walls and the roads. They are unbolted, and I heard they're all bolted now. So yeah, so you stopped rock climbing because of your principle. Okay. So and then Sir Ramon, when did you uh, switch or move to rope access?
Rope access.
Yeah, when
That's
did it happen?
firstly the vertic Habagat. I
Yeah,
have a company at T.W.O. Third World Outdoor, a sister company of Habagat.
and
Some of their clients they want to go. We need cleaning this, repair that. The late Lolong, Joselo Velasquez, that's the manager in. You know Lolong already, di
yeah,
ba?
yeah, yeah. I know. I knew Lolong. I knew Lolong.
Velasquez said, pre, maybe we do some this and this. Uh, at that time, we don't know that rope access existing in Europe, Irata. We don't know. We just work, no? Work, cleaning this window, fixing the water spouts, building water spouts, or
Yeah.
fixing electrical signage at that time.
Wow.
That's about mga early 2000.
So, Sir Ramon, your introduction to rope access is accidental or
Yeah.
incidental because people knew that Habagat and the people who are in Habagat are climbers, cavers,
Yeah.
rock climbers, so they know how to hang themselves
At safe
safely. Yeah, safely, because of course, these building owners, the structural engineers, even, and the safety people will not allow you to hang yourselves on their buildings if you will not work safely. But you did not know about uh, the organizations or the formality of rope access then. Okay, so now, yeah.
some of the guys, no, just like you're you're ahead with us in rope access than us, no.
No,
Uh,
I couldn't say that.
the
Maybe, yeah, yeah,
legal side, no, the legal side.
yeah,
Some of USC, Levi, no,
yeah.
some of our friends from abroad, and they, oh, I mean, there's errata and something sprat in US, and you can start in Philippines already. And I told, no, not interested. That one, no.
Yeah.
When uh, the mid 2000, that's that time we the Habagat guys, we organized and the pet cell, no,
Yeah.
pet cell, the pet cell, they have they have some small training program
I
because Habag,
Yeah,
yeah,
because Habagat
Hab-
sells Petzl equipment.
yeah, they are dealer, no, at
Yeah,
early 2000.
here in the Philippines.
Uh,
Yeah,
some French guy or Asian something, Asian something distributor introduced us rope access equipment, and they
okay.
train us for 5 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for 5 days, just like Irata,
So,
but they call that rope access uh, maintenance and for pet cell, that the whole equipment of pet cell. We used to inspect,
yeah.
usage, and some techniques, no. But
So,
we knew the techniques already in our single rope,
yes.
no, change over, change, passing the knot,
Mm,
but in short, in SRT, but
yes.
not double rope, no.
So Ramon, I remember Habagat is selling Petzl equipment, but mostly for sports. And
Yeah,
then the dealers or the uh,
the Asian distributor of
the
pet
Asian
cell
distributors introduce you to uh, industrial equipment. Is that correct?
yeah, and rescue equipment, so
And
that
then,
we can push the industrial and rescue equipment in the Philippines.
okay, so that's when they came to demonstrate this equipment to you, how they can be used and what are their uses, advantages, and everything. So that's where you were introduced to rope access formally.
Yeah,
Okay. Did you take the course after that, or did you train professionally or formally after you learned these things?
yeah. After that, we use I I I I used to train as an errata technician. No, we go to Singapore to to do the leveling up or the certification course, and also for Sprat, we do the membership of Sprat. But that's why we bring up Hirata and some some guys, four of us, Obet, Ed, and also Mao. We go to Singapore and learn
Okay.
how Hirata is, no?
Yeah. Okay. Now, is it safe to say that you guys were the first professionally trained rope access technicians in the Philippines?
No, no, no. There's a lot. There's a lot first of us, no. But in Cebu, siguro,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah. I believe.
there's a lot of Filipino working abroad. There's a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
working abroad ahead of us.
But they're not here. They're not here.
Yeah,
You're the first organization to have uh,
yeah.
formally trained rope access technicians
But
in the Philippines.
Manila also has already Ramon something.
They
There in Manila. There's a lot. There's a lot.
okay.
But
So
in Cebu, maybe
here in
I don't know we're the first or something. But you're here, no? You're
yeah,
first,
I'm already here. Yeah.
and you're ahead of us.
Yeah, but because I I also accidentally got into rope access because of my work in
Hmm.
in Luzon.
Telco.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the telecoms. Uh, Sir, could you tell me about the difference between your ways of doing rope access before IRATA or before training, and what were the changes after the training?
Before the errata, we have done lots of rope access work already, no? Because of the pet seal.
Uh-huh.
Pet introduced us the high work at heights, no? We
Yes.
use their equipment, and but we're not certified yet, no?
Yes.
We build, I build about at that time I built 4 or 5 zip lines already.
Okay. Wow. Wow. And
At
this is
that time
before
before
you were
I
formally trained.
build some canopy walks and also uh, recreational rope something rope activities, no, in Mindanao and also in Cebu, Visayas, and also Palawan, no.
Wow. Wow. Nice. So there was not much difference before and after your training. I mean, you've been using uh, rope access equipment even before you get trained. Is that what happened with you and the group you belong to?
uh just the same, no, just the same, uh but but the reason we do the errata training because of the paper. We
Oh,
just want to be legal,
certified. Okay.
to, to
Okay.
be credited, no.
Yes.
uh,
Yes.
Also we can do our job because at that time some of the companies they want errata
Certified
certified yan. That's
technician
why we pursue to go and
and get trained.
and train in errata way, and we
Okay.
register also in Sprat,
Uh-huh.
so that some companies, American companies, we cannot do their job because they want a Sprat, no.
Yes. Okay. So now I understand the advent of uh, formal training in Cebu at least. Okay. There are companies who are requiring people or rope access technicians that they must be at least IRATA or SPRAT certified
Or
uh,
ISO.
or ISO. Yeah. Okay. ISO came from Singapore. If
Singapore.
yeah, if I'm not mistaken. So you went to Singapore with other guys to to undergo IRATA training because Singapore is under IRATA and ISO.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
a lot. There's a lot of training facilities in Singapore.
Yeah, and they are the closest
Mm.
to the
The
Philippines.
close- yeah.
Yeah, and the means of instruction is in English. Okay. And so the reason why you took the training is for business purposes. Is that
Yeah.
okay?
For legal part and business purposes only.
Okay, yeah. So there's not much difference in the way you do your work because you're
Yeah,
already,
because
yeah, you were already using the pet cell equipment because you are distributing the equipment here in the Philippines. Yeah. Okay. So that's good, no? So for how long did you practice or do rope access? Are you
rope
still
access.
doing rope access until now, or you said you're
Sometimes,
semi-retired?
sometimes when I like the
Project.
companion,
Okay. Yeah.
and also I like the work, no?
Project.
Sometimes when he said, this is first time we do this and do that. I
Okay.
like shooting also. I like
Oh,
being, yeah,
so you like you're most inclined to do work if it's a new one or
yeah,
something new.
most likely. And they call me and maybe maybe you can join us.
Yeah.
Eh, you can join us to do this and do that. Okay.
Okay. So it's mostly depends on who you are working with. You're going
Yeah.
to work with. Okay. And maybe the place. You know, we like to go in rope access technicians like going places.
Especially for free, no?
Yeah, of course.
You will work for 3 days in this area for
For
free.
free.
Okay, I go.
Everything is paid for, right? And you will earn. Okay, sir. Since you started working as a rope access technician, have you been involved in near miss or scary situation? Can you share some to us if you?
There's a lot, no? Especially when we are working on a tower or maybe in Mindanao, we just
Okay.
working on inspection for cable inspection and tower inspection, no? When we saw about a mile away a swell, a storm, no?
Oh,
Hmm.
you were on
Uh,
top.
black, black clouds going on our way, no? Three of us, three of my guys, I said, okay, you can go down, you can go down. I just do the de-rigging and then get some equipment down, and then that's one of the scariest, no? And also some scary part, doing a lot of zipline towers, no? Zipline towers when you are doing tensioning, uh,
Yeah,
tensioning.
most of the accident happens during the construction of this
The construction side.
yeah, especially we need the structures, the towers, they must be constructed very well or very strong because they would be you would do the tensioning of wires using these
On
towers. Yeah. So if you were doing zip lines, constructing zip lines, you're actually doing like a mini bridge, right? Uh, it's uh, structurally intensive work,
yeah.
and you do these things. Okay, so do you still do these things, or because I know someone in Mindanao who's still doing this, but still
Yeah,
young. Okay.
I but nowadays I only inspect, no,
Okay.
inspection. Uh,
So
most
you
of
do inspections.
most of the Mindanao guys, they give us, especially in Visayas area, they just give my name, and they, because they too far from for them to inspect annually. They
Uh-huh.
just send name, no,
Yeah.
especially in mid Visayas, no.
Yeah.
I I,
Uh,
I inspect their work,
so
especially
there are very few people who can do this, and you're one of them.
and also my younger brother. My younger
Yeah.
brother is more on specializing now in ship line construction and ship line inspection. But he's not in the country, no. He
Yeah.
working in Caribbean.
Oh, he's now in the Caribbean. The last time I heard, he was in Myanmar, in Burma.
Ayan, not, he's in the Caribbean, in that's Haiti, Dominican Republic. There's a area there owned by a big cruise company ship. They have their island there with the facilities.
Okay.
They have the 1 mile and 1.5 mile
Zip
zip
line.
line, and eight at the time you can go.
Oh,
Yeah, my younger brother, they uh, is the more experienced than me now, no? Because
yeah, because
they use inspection drones and electronic motor something.
okay. Yeah.
No, the
So he's high tech now.
high tech.
Sir, I understand. Here in the Philippines and maybe even abroad, because I heard some kind of politics are involved in, uh, when you when you get involved in a company and there are other competitions. Uh, are there any regrets or ups and downs in your experience as a rope access technician?
Uh, the time when I have into a company,
Okay.
I'm into uh employers, no. I want my team as safety and also insured,
Okay.
no. I want insurance something for
For
the
the benefits
family,
of these people, yeah.
of the people, because I'm a pro people, no. Because I start with nothing. I start with as a outdoorsman who loves rope access, rock climbing, or something caving. Some of my 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 co-worker also started also just the same, no, as a mountaineer, a caver, or a rock climber, no. But now then, there's a lot of rope access. They just join. They just train. Nothing. No background for rope, outdoor, or something.
Yeah.
They just go direct as a rope access technician. But not now now at then not there's a lot of uh politics, no?
Yeah.
Because that's why I semi-retired. I don't like politics in the rope access world.
Yeah. So
There's
so
a lot of uh
so you're saying, sir, nowadays people even without the background in climbing or ropes, they can get into the uh,
yeah.
job of rope access.
Especially if you have if you can if you have money to uh to
To
do the
take.
training.
Yeah, but for many Filipinos, especially those who aspire to become rope access technician. Training, even locally, is not cheap. They're very expensive. And you said you went to Singapore, one of the most expensive cities in the world, and you took your training in Singapore, and you have to fly there, and that's the nearest we can find that gives English as instruction. The
Thailand also there is, no?
Yeah. So, yeah, there are politics, and you try to back off from politics. That's why you became semi-retired. And okay, I understand that. I respect that. And you are not a very confrontational person. You'd rather back off if things are not, you know, um, if things are getting messy. Yeah. Okay. So I understand that. Sir, is there anything that you gain? Did you gain anything from doing rope access? I mean, uh, aside from skills, what else did you gain from rope access? Did you gain, or did you earn a lot of money out of doing this, or you lost money doing this? So, can you share something about that, about this?
I'm not gaining a lot, no, doing rope access because at that time when rope access in the Philippines is not so popular, we're the first few, no? We're the first few who gain most of us siguro
The first people, yeah, the first groups, yeah.
all in the community. We just call each other up. Pre, you can work this one?
Yeah,
Or someone calling out, oh, are you from Migo, are you nasa Cebu ka, di ba?
yeah,
So, in mo naman to. That's the rope access mentality at our early era, no?
yes,
But now I don't like anymore, no? Making some okay, bidding something, and then some of our friends said, this company pirate my employee to do this one.
yeah,
I don't want to hear that anymore, no?
yeah,
Or submarine or going down the bidding something. I
yeah.
don't like that anymore. Mas okay pa last yung the first
Uh,
maybe
first 10
yung
years,
yeah first
first 10
uh,
5 years of rope access in the
10 years of rope access, no, na from the Manila guys uh called us, Migo, you can work this one, okay. In when they're Migo, I will call to Manila. Oh, Migo, can you work in this one? Okay, Migo, I will contact this guy. Okay.
yeah,
But now you cannot do that anymore, no?
yes,
There's a lot. You're killing each other.
yeah, true. So you're saying, Sir Ramon, during the first 5 years of rope access in the Philippines,
We're gaining a lot.
yeah, and and the relationships with each other is better than those days. Uh,
Sir.
from my previous interviewee, John Teodoro from Australia, he said something about this, that their practice in Australia, this is theirs. They have an association of rope access companies where they maintain certain level of prices, as they say, so as not to kill each other, like you said. There's no submarining, or there's no, even if the people are pirated, uh, there's no breaking or ruining of relationship, because the prices are
Just
okay.
the same.
Yeah,
Level up.
they level up, and you cannot uh,
Go down and
go
go
down
up.
or get up because of the pricing. uh, I think that's one of the lacking here in the Philippines, or at least here in Cebu. But I remember before I left for abroad, we had a meeting of many rope access operators, uh, and I didn't hear that we talk about the uh, unification or making our prices more or less at the same level, because that's what kills the industry when you try to outbid each other, right?
Mm.
And things gets messy and ugly, and I'm saddened that you left or you semi-retired from the rope access because of these reasons. These are regrettable. But did you gain more friends out of rope access? Did you
Yeah,
meet more people?
more. There's a lot. I have a lot of friends, no, from other company and some the when I left my former company,
Yeah.
there's a lot of companies calling me, inviting me. There's
Yeah.
a lot of rope access technician. Okay, okay, boss, you can join us. This one, this one.
Yeah, because of your good nature, maybe you're not very hard to get along with. You know, when we first met, everything that happens to me is pure joy. I never stop laughing when I'm with you. I remember during our rock climbing competition days, we would be competing against each other, but we are friends, and we had fun. Yeah, and I remember during the before the pandemic, you were one of the staff in the Petzl rope trip, right? And
Both of us, no?
yeah, both of us. Yeah, yeah. And and you even had friends from abroad. I mean,
Yeah,
international.
because of rock climbing time, we some of our some of rock climbers also are now from Singapore, Indonesia,
Yeah.
uh, Taiwan, and also they're rock climbers at the 90s now.
Yes.
Now they are not competing anymore. They make their own rope access
Company.
companies. That's why we oh, you're the rope access already, huh? I
Yeah.
know the
Yeah.
Singaporean guys, the Thais, the
Yeah.
and
Even
some
in Taiwan.
yeah, some of uh in the Philippines and you know Ramon already. Yeah. We compete each other at the 90s.
Yes.
The uh, the sport what's the dealer
Faisal.
in Singapore? Uh
Faisal Wongso.
Faisal. No, Faisal is just working at the old sport, no?
Oh yeah.
That guy, David Lim and something. They are competitors also, and in Indonesia also.
Yeah.
Ronald Mamarimping now the chief course setter of Asian sport climbing
Wow.
in Asia. So I'm competing with that guy in the 90s. Now he's focusing on rope access and course setting. Well, the small in Southeast Asia, we know each other, no? Faisal, uh, the Sweet Chow, or the Taiwan guy, the rescue, no?
Yeah. See, Jay Chen.
Ji Chen, Ji
Yeah.
Chen.
Yeah.
Ji Chen, I know Ji Chen and when we are in the Pets Hill.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. The community of rope access and climbers in Asia became smaller because during the times that the Philippines, especially you guys here in Cebu, uh, you were the first ones to compete outside. the Philippines, and you represented us during those early 90s or mid 90s until early 2000. And yeah, I remember when we were having a break during the Petzel road trip. Okay, you were talking about the past with Faizan. So, sir, what do you think is the future of rope access in the Philippines?
The future is very big now because especially here in Cebu, in Cebu alone, there's a big future now because there's a lot of buildings, constructions. Especially we have the third bridge already. The third bridge already maintained by the Apex Pro, no? They maintain that now from the start until now. Apex Pro, a legit rope access company from Cebu also. Uh, the Spanish guy from Sisilex who built the third bridge, they amaze the work of the rope access, no? The technician. And some
Oh,
building here, just Cebu City is booming, no? There's a lot of construction, window cleaning, and
repairs.
build, building in maintenance is already there. Rope access is the future
Sir,
in Cebu.
in Cebu, yeah. Sir, I know this as a fact because I used to work here. There are many rope access technicians, like you said, that do the rope access, do the job without training, without formally formally being trained, IRATA, SPRAT, or otherwise. What can you say about this? Can we go on like you see? Training is very expensive, and the rope access technicians here are not paid as much as rope access technicians in Europe or in North America. Yeah, so should we continue hiring people without uh, the formal training or the certification, or do you uh, how can we give them the formal training if the training fee is so expensive?
So expensive. Maybe uh the past 2 3 years ago, 2 3 years ago, we do the organization, no, the Rope Access Dictation Association. We are aiming to do to make the training more doable, not so expensive. We bring here the assessors, the whatever, no, so that as we don't send technician abroad. It's too expensive. We just bring assessor here in the Philippines. We just make some or make some area here for training, approved training grounds, no, here in the Philippines, so that we just send 2 or 3 instructors and 1 assessors, so that training here in Philippines
Uh,
not so expensive anymore. That's the aim of the association, but the association is mm, not quite good anymore, no, because there's a lot of politics already. There's a association now we built. There's another group who built also
okay.
an association. Two
So
association in one country. Not good.
yes. So there was an association that you put up here in the Philippines
Yeah.
for the aim of bringing instructors and assessors instead of sending our men abroad because that's cheaper if we do that. We just have to put up the facility approved by the organization that you'll be training under. Okay, either IRATA, IRAS, ARAA, SPRAT. Okay, but it did not push through because of the, you say, politics in the community. So
Yeah.
that's what, yeah.
Even the training facility in Manila, the Pattaya something, that the sub the branch in Thailand, no, they brought here in Quezon or something.
Yeah, I think it's in Quezon. Yeah.
Quezon, no, that's so expensive also. That's so expensive.
Yeah, I believe there were two men from one company here in the Philippines or in Cebu that took the training last week, and I believe they the training fee in in Quezon is about 60,000 pesos.
Just the same in Singapore, no,
Yeah,
or in Malaysia or in
Thailand.
Thailand.
Yeah.
Same.
So, and if you're from Cebu or from Mindanao,
That's
you
too
also have to
expensive.
fly to Luzon, then take the bus going south to Quezon and to take the training. And you also have to pay for your food and your lodging. I don't know if it's included, but yeah,
That
it's not
the
cheap.
association aiming the the first association, the association is we 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 do that. We first thing, we must do the training, no,
Yeah,
in minimal way, so that we can make the lots of level 1, level 2, and level 3, and then to the assessors,
yeah.
until the training will be in Philippines.
Okay, so
No,
that would
the training will be much
affordable.
not too expensive but affordable. No, you
Yeah,
cannot do the training because we're paying to Erata something this much. Na,
yes.
more or less mga 40, 50 siguro lesser.
Y-
And
y-
we do some training from Visayas, Mindanao, and Luzon. That's just simultaneous, no?
So you are for,
That's the association.
so for you, training would still be valuable because it gives gravitas to your job, or let's say formality. Because if you are not trained, I think in your view, uh, whatever happens to you uh, could be blamed from lack of formal training.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, but the future is booming for you. In your view, the future of rope access in Cebu, at least, is booming because of the things you mentioned. No? And there are many companies right now operating here in Cebu and in Mindanao. And also, we're sending people to competitions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a competition last September in Chiao. It's like the Grimp
That's
Day
that's
of,
the rope rescue, no?
yes, yes. So Ramon, um, do you favor any training groups or training providers? I understand you are IRATA certified and you also have certification from SPRAT. How about the Asian certifying bodies? Do
Maybe Asian certifying body, ISO, is also there.
you, yeah.
SRAA,
Mhm.
and also the Taiwan group. There's also, no, and
Yeah.
also
IRAS, ARIAS.
IRA, IRA,
Yeah.
and also Australia. Maybe Australia is too expensive, no?
So in industrial rope access. So, Sir Ramon, thank you very much for your time and for
Thank you also.
generously sharing your experiences, your views, and you know expertise in this subject. Sir Ramon, please invite our viewers, our listeners to T.W.O. Is there any project that you will undergo in the future? And let me be the first to greet you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Ramon Vidal. Sir, uh, any anything that you would like to promote?
Um, no, nothing. But thank you also for the time, no?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the
For
time
Sir guys,
also share my small experience in rope access, no?
yeah, yeah. Very very humble. Uh, Guys, folks, Sir Ramon Vidal is the proprietor of Adventure Cafe in Balamban, Cebu. And he's also the owner of T.W.O. Third World Outdoors. This is a brand of sandals, and these are for outdoor sandals, right? And they're very lig on. If you buy one, you will use it for a lifetime. Okay. So once again, I appreciate and it's my pleasure interviewing Sir Ramon Vidal. Thank you very much. And
Oh, dagang salamat.
thank you.